I am John Keane from Dublin in Ireland, and I teach people how to meditate and why it's important to meditate. The following is what I have written this morning about meditation, my thoughts, which I share with you. I'll take my time, I hope. So, when you begin to meditate, it is important to understand in your own mind the absolute simplicity of meditation. The only thing you need to be concerned about is your understanding of its simplicity. The task of meditation is to bring the distracted mind and disordered feelings to silence. This is the purpose of silently repeating a mantra in your head for the rest of your life. The mantra I use is Ma Ra. The important thing is to set aside 20 minutes every morning and every evening, but not more than 30 minutes. So every morning and every evening, sit upright, sit still, sit comfortably, gently breathe in and breathe out. You are training the mind and body to become an external expression of the internal stillness and silence that emerges from deep within you. In this silence, the deepest and the best of you emerges. Love, courage, strength, clarity of consciousness, clarity of thinking, and the awareness that you can face your difficulties in your life without fear. That's the biggest change for you. You'll begin to live your life without fear. It takes time. And what time does it take? Well, it depends on yourself. It depends on your commitment to meditate. Meditation really surprised me. It challenged me to learn more about myself, especially the fears and anxieties that prevented me from living my life to the full. I experienced a deep power expanding in my heart, which helped me to move away from the darkness and confusion I was living in for so long. I began meditating to rescue myself from depression, desperation, helplessness. And I made a commitment to myself to discover who I was, who is really John Keane. I discovered a John Keane I never knew, and that was amazing. It continues to amaze me and astonish me that I could discover such peace and calmness in my life. At times, it was difficult to keep going. I made mistakes. My openness about my spiritual and sexual history gets me into troubles. My enthusiasm about meditation comes across at times as dogmatic. I have to use words to tell you what I discovered in meditation. What I discovered, to repeat again, the joy, peace, love, and admiration for myself and for all of you who comes to me, to my home, to meditate and share your troubles with me. You're a great group of people. Now, That, what I've just told you, is based on the Benedictine monk, a man called John Main. It's based on his system, and it's, as you can see or hear me, it's very strict about how to do it. But I have another story to tell you, which in a way is even more important. It comes from my mother. I used to see my mother in the Catholic Church near our home in the village, and she sat there every morning of her life at 7:30 with her scarf on her head and her lips moving, and she was saying a prayer, passing the beads in her through her fingers. And I realized that she was meditating, and she was meditating in her own way. She knew nothing about methods. She knew nothing about the word meditation. She just knew. She discovered from her life and suffering and pain and anxiety how to pray, how to meditate every morning and every evening of her life. In this understanding of my mother, the best I can tell you is she did the best she could to meditate. She just sat there every morning and every evening saying this prayer with the beads going through her fingers. She was meditating. And I'm sure and I'm certain, and I have no doubt whatsoever, it was this power that she discovered in her own humble, uneducated way. She discovered this power for herself. That is why she prayed twice a day. That was for her way of keeping going in her difficult, painful, struggling life. She was a wonderful woman. She is my meditator teacher. Thank you for listening. Contact me, telephone Dublin, Ireland 087 223. Thank you for listening.